What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Street Credit, a place where broke college students do not exist. Today, we are going to be talking about debt to income ratio versus credit card utilization. What's the differences and how does it impact your credit score? Let's go. All right, y'all. So I hear a lot of people when ready to invest in real estate or even ready to just get their first home or something like that. There's a little confusion around debt to income ratio and credit card utilization. So debt to income ratio is looking at your debt as a whole, meaning all the debt you have with credit cards, student loans, maybe home loan, car loan. It looks at all of that and does a comparison to your income ratio, which means the income that you bring in on a monthly basis. And what that tells lenders is, hey, do they have any room of flexibility? Meaning, can we give them more credit? Can they handle a little more credit? So when you are applying for a home, a credit card, or something of that nature, they're going to be looking at both, of course, your credit card utilization, but they're also going to be looking at your debt to income ratio because they want to make sure that if we give you this new line of credit or if we give you this new loan, are you going to flop? Or are you going to be able to handle the commitment that is being fostered in that relationship? That's what that looks at. Now, your credit card utilization actually makes up 30% of your score. So that's actually factored into the score. Debt to income ratio is kind of something that's looked at as an overview, but your utilization is actually built into the scoring model, and it represents 30% of your score. All right. So when lenders are looking at that, and lenders again are like your credit card companies, your car loan companies who are looking to extend you more lines of credit, more money, they're going to look at that and say, hey, is your utilization through the roof? Meaning, are you using a significant percentage of your credit card? So the best thing to do is to keep both your debt to income ratio pretty low and also keep your credit card utilization low. Now, your credit card utilization is something that changes on a month-to-month basis, meaning if you're using 30% of your credit card this month and it passes the reporting date, well, they're going to report that you've used 30%. Well, let's say the following month you only use 15%. Well, guess what? They're going to report that. There may be a month where you use 90% of your credit card utilization. Well, guess what? They're looking at that as well to see what you're doing on a month-to-month basis. So your utilization for credit cards, that one that's 30%, is going to be factored in differently if you're using it on a month-to-month basis. That one kind of changes. Now with your debt to income ratio, that is a factor as a whole. So what they're looking at is to see, hey, has your income increased? Meaning the debt that you have right now, you can handle that, you're responsible with that. Okay, cool, we might want to lend you some more. Or did that income decrease and maybe you have a lot more debt? We want to see how you pay that down over maybe the next 6 months before we extend you anything else. Now, with debt to income ratio, that one kind of is based on your income and the amount of debt you have. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but they say, oh, if you're in the process of buying a home, do not buy a car during that time. Wait until after. That's because when you buy that car, it now piles that new loan onto your debt to income ratio, kind of showing that you can't really handle anything new. So it kind of messes up that process. So again, that is in short the differences between the debt to income ratio, the credit card utilization, and how it factors into your report. So I will see you guys on the next one. We're going to be talking about secured and unsecured lines of credit and how you get all of those things. How do you get that? Bye.